Hi guys, today's video is about what kind of brushes you need to use for what kind of face makeup. Step by step I'm going to share with you. So please see the video till the end and understand what are the minimal brushes that you need to create this flawless look. These are the 4 brushes that I swear by when it comes to my concealer. I'll tell you the purpose of all these 4 brushes, and you don't need to have all these 4 brushes, but then if you have it, then you can create more seamless looks with these. So I'll just explain you each and every brush on its purpose. So this is Proarte PF01. This is the concealer application brush. Basically what we do using this brush is to apply concealer, not to blend it. You cannot blend it with this concealer brush. You just only have to apply your concealer. You take few pumps on your hand, and then you can just take it and apply evenly on both sides under your eyes, so that the product will be equal on both the sides. So this purpose of this brush is just to apply the concealer. I feel this is an essential in your brush kit. So yeah, this is the first brush that we are talking about in the concealer. This is the second brush that we are talking. This is PAC 219 brush. It is more like flat taper from here and so dense, right? So this brush I use to blend out the applied concealer on my face all over wherever I have dark spots. This is best for blending. So this is not for the application, this is a blending concealer brush. Okay, always the blending brushes should be this dense so that your product is evenly, blended all over your face. So this is the blending concealer brush, and I swear by this brush. I really love this. You can see the number for your confirmation. I hope you can see the number. It's PAC. Okay, so this one is my another concealer blending brush. This is again nykaa concealer brush that I use. This is similar to the PAC brush, but then a bit small, right? When you want to work on the when you want the precise blending, when you want to get into the small corners, this brush would be perfect for you in those times. So this depends on your choice. If you want to have a big blending brush for your concealer or the small ones, you don't need to have both, but then yeah, so you can just have maybe PAC or nykaa alone in your brush kit. Okay, this is the concealer brush from nykaa. The last brush that we are going to talk when we talk about concealer brushes is Proarte concealer brush. The number is AK63. This is similar, but this is again angled concealer brush. There is this angle over here. This helps you, the tip here helps you to go into the inner corners and just blend your concealer well. Again, it's your choice. You don't have to have this one, but I personally love this when I want to get into those inner corners and just blend out my concealer evenly. So I use this brush. Depends on you if you want to have this or not. It is also denser, and it is a bit angled. I hope you can see it's a bit angled here. So yeah, I really love these brushes very much. These are the concealer brushes that I use to blend out my concealer over the face. You don't need to have all the 4. As a beginner, if you want to create your makeup kit, I will always suggest you to go with one application brush where you apply concealer all over your face wherever it is required, and one buffing brush. I think this should be fine if you're a beginner. So now that we understood what brushes are required for your concealer, now it's very important, once you apply your concealer, you set your concealer with a setting powder, right? Because we don't want creases, right? So for setting powder, we have brushes separately. So I have these 3 brushes over here which I use to set my powder. I don't use all 3 at once, but depends on the purpose. I use them. I'll tell you each brush purpose and how I use them, and I'll tell you what brushes you need in your bag. So the first brush that I use very often to set my concealer with setting powder is this brush. This is from Wet n Wild. I don't know if this is available anymore right now. This is Wet n Wild P65, their Pro line range. So this brush is fluffy and as well as dense. So this is very easy to set your concealer with the setting powder. So I really like this brush. If this brush is not available, we do have a similar brush of this, which is from PAC. This is PAC 245 brush. This is very similar to the brush that I have showed. This is tapered from the starting and denser. So this is the brush. Again, if I don't find that brush, or if that brush is dirty, I tend to use this brush. So both are of the same purpose. You don't need to have both. But then if that is not available in the market, PAC is always available in the market. So you can use these PAC brushes. pack brushes are very good. I can really recommend you with my own experience. So last and final brush that I use for setting my a concealer is this brush. This is similar to that but not that dense, and it is tapered as well. This is from Studio London, F006 brush. I don't think this is available in India. Anyway, I'll find similar brushes and link them down so that you can find the similar ones in different companies. So this is, I think Studio London is the Superdrug's very own brand. So I got this and I really like this. The purpose of this brush is if you want to get into those inner corner and stuff to set with the concealer or above the eyes, this brush is very perfect if you want to work in the smaller areas of your face. For that purpose I use this brush. So again, I'm saying you don't need to have all these three brushes. I just showed you one alternative of the Wet n Wild that I use because I don't think it's anymore available. So yeah, you can either, for the starting, if you're a starter, again for starting you can just use the pack brush, setting powder brush. So I think that would be perfect for you to set your face with the setting powder so that your concealer doesn't look creasy. So again, I'll link down everything. I'll link down the affordable brushes similar to that as well if the pack is not in your budget. Yeah, I think this is a setting brush I swear by. We have like three various kinds of foundation brushes. One is the buffing brush. I usually use my fingers on my face to apply the foundation, and then I go with this kind of buffing brush. This is from Pack 265 brush. I use this and then buff all the foundation evenly all over the face and the neck area so that my face and my neck looks more similar. So this is one of the buffing brush that I use, and I swear by. I'm using this since a very long time. Still, I think it's like 2-3 years maybe before I have got this. Until now, it's in shape. It's very clean. So this is the brush that is required to apply all your foundation, any kind of foundation on your face eventually, and get this seamless look. You don't get any kind of lines when you apply with this brush. So this is the very important brush that you need to have in your vanity. This is the other kind of brush that I use to apply my foundation. Depends on how much coverage that I want. I change my brush. So this is called stippling brush. Again, this is from Pack. This is Pack 306 stippling brush. You can just see that it has this fine, long white hair. We call it stipples, where you can literally do your foundation. This give you that full coverage, that natural finish. I swear by this, and I don't know, depends on the looks. I use different brushes, so I'll make a video using these brushes so that you understand more better of how I use these brushes. So yeah, this one is another brush that I use to apply my foundation. I know that these two brushes look similar, but they are very different. This is from Pack 005 brush, and this is from Real Techniques 259. It is glow round brush, but this is very good for application of your foundation. You can just blend it off equally on your face. I'll say how these are different. Basically, this has dense, but not when comparative to this. If you want more coverage, if you want to have a heavy coverage, like you're going to a wedding or something, you have a big event where you need a lot of coverage, you can go with this brush. This will give you that full high coverage. And again, it's similar. Basically, both purposes. Again, for high coverage, this brush is going to be helpful. You don't need to have both, but recently I got this Real Technique. It's very good because again, I'm in abroad and I cannot get pack brushes. So yeah, you can have this pack brush. If you find this in India, you can have this also. So as I said, you don't need to have all these brushes. When I talk in terms of a beginner, I understand that obviously you will be confused using a lot of brushes. So for a beginner friendly, I recommend you this brush. This is Pack 265 brush. So this is going to give you that every brush gives you a coverage. This brush gives you natural coverage, that you don't need to put heavy makeup. That is, you don't need heavy makeup. This brush is going to give you that natural coverage. But if you want a full coverage with this brush, you can use more foundation to apply. So yeah, let's talk about blenders also. When we're talking about the foundation, I do use blenders, I do have blenders, but most of the times I prefer using a brush, because a blender gives you that natural finish, but at the same time it consumes a lot of your foundation. But when it comes to the brushes doesn't consume a lot of your foundation, and it gives you that full coverage looks. So this is the difference between blender and the brushes. I'm more comfortable with the brushes, so I always prefer using brushes for my seamless foundation, like you can see right now. So now that we spoke about concealer brushes, setting powder brushes, and foundation brushes, now we are speaking about the blush brushes that I use for applying my blush on my face. I'm very sorry. So yeah, these are the three brushes that I use to apply my blush. I'll tell you all the three and their uses and their purpose. So this is the first brush. Again, this is from Wet n Wild Pro Line range. This is piece 70. I don't know if it is available anymore or not. This is very dense brush, exclusively for applying the brush. You take either the cream brush or the cream blush or the powder brush. Wait, brush and blush, oh my god. It is helpful for you to use your cream blushes or the powder blushes. So as it's dense, you can easily melt down your blushes into your skin to give that seamless finish, where you're not actually showing everyone that you're wearing something very pink on your face. It gives you that natural finish that you want. So yeah, these are the brushes that I use for the blush. So this is another brush that I use for my blush application. This works well with both cream and powder blushes. This is flat and a bit denser to give you that seamless blended look of your blush. So again, this is from Studio London F005. I don't think this is available in India. If I find anything similar to this, I'll tag them down in the description box for you. So this gives you the seamless look of blush application. You can use it with the cream blushes or the powder blushes or the liquid blushes. These are pretty good in blending the blush on your face. Again, the last and final blush brush that I use for my face is from Real Techniques X449 brush. This we call tapered cheek brush. Again, it is again tapered. Again, this is it is dense as well. This is again blends well with your cream blushes, liquid blushes, and as well as your powder brush. It's not that important to have in your box, but then I use it on different occasions. You don't need to have all these three brushes, but the one that I would prefer for you to have is like something like this. This gives you that precision blush on your face. Okay, it will not be over or it will not be too less. Like today you can see on my face that blush application is very precise. Yeah, so I'll find anything similar if I find for this and link down, as this is what I purchased from you. Two brushes that I use to apply my contour, and I'll tell you their purpose. This is the first brush from Real Techniques. It's number 258 flat contour brush. If you want those contour looks which are very more precise, so I would prefer this because this is more dense. Right, you can see this is more dense, and this gives you that more precision of the contour on your face. You can make apply wherever possible. This again seamlessly blends with both your cream products and your powder product. Okay, so this is very good. You can use this brush for your contour application. This is the last and final brush that I use to apply my contour. Is similar to that, but this is angled contour brush. So this side is a bit bigger and smaller, so you can just go and apply to the cheekbones to give that chiseled look. So this is another brush that I use for my contour. You don't need to have both the brushes. Actually, you can just have anyone from this. So one is from Nykaa, one is from Real Techniques. I don't know if you can find this in India, but this is definitely available on the Nykaa website. I'll link down in the description box for you. Last but not least, the brushes that I use for highlighter is these are the two brushes that I use to apply my highlighter on my cheekbones. This is especially to apply your highlighter. This is from Sugar Cosmetics Blunt Trend Face Brush 006 exclusively for highlighter. This is also exclusive but highlighter, but this is the old model where we use fan type brush to apply your highlighter, and this does the same thing. This gives you more precision. So these are two of my favorite brushes that I use for highlighter. This is all about your face brushes that are required to create that seamless base. So I'll make a separate video and talk about what are the different eye brushes that I use to do my eye makeup, and that is going to be lengthy, so I wanted to make a second video separately for that. If you want to see that, then please do watch the complete video, and then you can watch the eye makeup video, so that it's not going to be confusing for you. Thank you so much. If you like the video, then please like the video and comment your suggestions on what are the next videos that I want to make for you. I would be grateful for that. Thank you so much. See you later.